Hi everyone. I wanted to quickly just walk through how we make our cold brew and just the general steps to go with it. There seems to be some confusion. I want to make sure everybody was on the same page. So this is our toddy brewing system. It is a full immersion cold brew system, which means we're going to be putting all of the stuff in this bucket. So how this works is we're going to have 2 pounds of coarse ground Sumatra. Currently that is our cold brew coffee. We can and may substitute it in the future. So in general, 2 pounds of coarsely ground whatever coffee we're using for cold brew. The next step we would do, so you would grind your 2 pounds of coffee and then you would put it into this. This is our inner filter bag. This is actually where all the coffee sits. And this filter bag will go within this outer filter bag. We like to do a double filtration because it helps prevent excess grounds getting into the actual brew and making it too full body. That's what's going to give you that really kind of grainy taste, and so we want to try and avoid that with making this. All of that will then go into the toddy. So first, in order to put the bags into the toddy, you're going to put this in. This is called the seat. This coffee seat just sits in the bottom and allows your bag to sit in the toddy and have full exposure to all the water surrounding it and provide a slightly better extraction process. You would then put your filter bags, which I'm not doing right now, but this would be inside of this, and you would put the whole thing into the toddy. From there, you will fill 3 of these. This is 64 ounces. So 2 of these is 1 gallon, 3 of them is 1.5 gallons, full of hot water from here, this hot water spigot. You will fill 3 of those into the toddy, and you're gonna let that, what's called bloom, for 10 minutes. This allows the beans to be primed and ready to have a better extracting process over the period of time that we pull it for. Once that's finished, you're then going to give it a quick stir within the bag, and then you're going to add the cold water. How we generally make the cold water is we're going to fill this with ice from the big machine in the back, and then put hot water over top of it to make a nice semi-lukewarm, semi-cold water. You're going to do that twice to make 1 full gallon of cold water. From there, you will pour the 1 gallon into here, and you're going to let it sit for about 5 hours. This process is going to allow it to just get to the desired concentration without it being overly concentrated. We tend to not use a full cold brew concentration. We like to just serve it as is without having to dilute it further. So once this is done, it'll sit on the back rack. Here for the 5 hours. Once that's ready, you'll then disperse from here. Once this is fully dispersed, you will remove the bags, get rid of the inner bag, keep the outer bag, and you will clean the outer bag with a quick rinse and allow it to dry. We should be able to run it through the dishwashing cycle. Do not put it in the washer and dryer, it's too delicate for that. And then it'll be ready for use. If you have any questions, let me know. Hope this was helpful. Thanks. Bye.